Hi and welcome to the Running Shoe Geek channel. My name's Dylan and today I'm talking about the brand new Adidas Supernova Rise. Now we know Adidas have cracked the code for developing record-breaking race day shoes, but the majority of us runners, above and beyond anything else, need an epic everyday running shoe. And Adidas's answer to this is the brand new Supernova Rise. Admittedly, Adidas have been quite confusing with their daily running range. In the early 2000s, there was a shoe called the Supernova Glide, which was well adored by runners, but it was then discontinued and replaced by the Solar Glide line. Then more recently, the Supernova has been brought back concurrently with the Solar Glide. However, it's now a mid-tier price point offering, certainly not what it originally was intended as. All of this back and forth with the product's namesake and the product ranging has been very confusing for us runners. Where Adidas are right now is that they almost want to start from a clean slate and without any ambiguity building a daily running range around a franchise known as Supernova. And the most important and first model to join this range is the Supernova Rise, while outgoing daily training shoes such as the Solar Glide and Supernova 3 will soon be no more, but rather a new franchise will be built. As I mentioned, the first and most important shoe in this range is in hand right now, the Supernova Rise. Technically, it's the replacement for the Solar Glide. However, it's been reimagined with new technologies and a new experience underfoot. Before we discuss the product's design features, let's discuss the shoe's technical specs. The Supernova Rise has a stack height of 36mm at the heel and 26mm at the forefoot, for a 10mm heel to toe drop. It offers a nice amount of cushioning for a daily running shoe with a drop that suits most runners. The weight of the shoe comes in at 277 grams, which is 9.8 ounces in men's sizing, while 235 grams, which is 8.2 ounces in women's sizing. It offers a very competitive weight, and a first-time Adidas's daily training category has been at a weight of this competitiveness. To talk you through the shoe's design, I've got some componentry to show you exactly how the shoe is made and some of the technologies that go into it. So if we start off by looking at the sole unit of the shoe and remove the sock liner and the top sole, we reach the midsole, the most important part of the shoe, which has two layers of cushioning. The top layer uses a new foam called DreamStrike Plus, which is a PEBA-based material. As we know, PEBA has been a breakthrough material in the running shoe world as it offers superior energy return, softness, and comes at a fraction of the weight, which allows you to generously cushion the shoe without added weight. The shoe takes on a curved heel, a bucket seat design, which cradles your heel and is anatomically shaped with flex grooves through the forefoot. Now, the majority of the cushioning comes from this DreamStrike Plus, but we've got a fraction of foam at the bottom called support rods, which is a foam rather than a plate that is noticeably firmer than DreamStrike. Now, this is here to act as a skeleton to the shoe to drive your momentum forward and smoothen your ride. It follows the metatarsal design or your metatarsal line of your foot, so it's anatomical. And we've got a gap in the heel section just to soften the heel ride of the shoe. We then have a beveled heel, which is as a result of the support rods, which is curved so that should you land on your heel, you've got the dampened impact. We then have a generous amount of AdiWear rubber, which I've got over here, which is strategically placed to give you lots of durability and grip exactly where you need it. The upper of the shoe is made out of a sandwich mesh upper that is soft with feel but hard with wear for durability. It's got a good textile strength to it, no vulnerable points, and we've got a generous amount of padding on the tongue and heel counter of the shoe. My thoughts on the shoe are that I'm incredibly impressed and think Adidas have nailed it. I know this is a few years in the making, but they've reinvented their recipe, the technologies that go into the shoe, and they've nailed it just right. I think this is going to be a breakthrough performer of the year. And I've got some overarching ideas about the shoe. The first idea is that The fact that they've got a PEBA-based midsole on a daily training shoe is a fantastic point of difference. Secondly, I think the weight is very competitive and exactly where it should be, and it offers a slick feel on foot. And 3, it's exactly what you look for out of a daily running shoe. It's comfortable, it gives you energy back, you don't have to think about it too much on foot, it's smooth underfoot, it's got good build quality to give you high mileage, and it just makes you want to run more, which is in essence what you look for out of a daily running shoe. The Supernova Rise is great for daily running, it's great for long runs, and it's also great for veering towards those up-tempo paces on days where you just want to put a little bit more speed into the shoe. For your dedicated runner, it's going to be your go-to running shoe, but you're going to need a speed day shoe or a race day shoe. But for runners who like to do everything in one shoe and don't need something as specific as what the dedicated runner does, this gives you everything, and it pays testament to its ability as a do-it-all running shoe. In the months to come, the range will grow. There'll be a stability equivalent to the Supernova Rise for the stability runners, and 1 or 2 additional shoes into the range that I can't yet tell you about.